Hello Pisces, how are you? I welcome you to your Purple Feather Tarot community, and I truly hope that you are doing very well at this moment. I also hope that in this tarot reading, you will find all the answers from the universe that you are searching for. Today we will go directly into your reading, so let us connect now with all of your tarot cards. Pisces, you have Temperance, you also have the card of the Hierophant, your eyes will be witnesses of the great miracle. You also have the card of Four of Cups, you also have the Hanged Man. Here your reading is telling me that finally the waiting ends and you are going to receive something very great that you have been waiting for a very long time. You also have the card of the King of Wands. I feel that you are going to be the protagonist of your own transformation. Very soon you will empower yourself, you will make decisions, in some cases you will change your lifestyle, you will no longer tolerate certain actions from other people. I feel that in general you will say yes to new opportunities, or you will say yes to new connections, but I also feel that you will not have any kind of fear of saying no. You will say no to some people who are blocking your path, so let us clarify a little more what your reading is about. I feel you completely decided, and I also feel that you are going to start taking a lot of initiative to connect with your happiness and also to connect with the life of your dreams. But in addition to that, your reading is also telling me that all the power of the universe will be on your side. In fact, I feel that this is your declaration of power for today. All the power of the universe is on my side. So let us clarify a little more what your reading is about. Here I also feel a commitment, possibly a person of Taurus or a person of Capricorn is feeling right now that they want a long-term commitment with you. So let us clarify a little more your reading. You have the card of Seven of Swords, there is an imposter near you, a usurper. It tells me to be very careful especially with Leo, with Scorpio, and also with Aquarius. You also have the card of Ace of Swords, so in this sense I feel that you are going to sign a paper or a document that frees you from this imposter. Possibly this applies to those who are in the middle of litigation or a divorce fight. Finally, a paper is signed, some goods, some material possessions are divided, and finally the universe frees you from this karma. Because I feel that this person may be making your life impossible at this moment, and the universe says no more, you say no more, and that cry of freedom is complemented by the energies of the universe. Let us look a little more at your reading. You have the card of Knight of Swords. I feel that you are defending your peace with all your strength. This card represents the divine help that the universe sends you, and this can also represent that the universe helps you through a person who enters your life, especially a Gemini or an Aquarius. Or it is also telling me that a person in the legal field will help you. It could be a lawyer, a consultant, or a person who knows a lot about bureaucracy. That person knows absolutely all the processes, all the procedures, they are a very skilled person from the mental point of view, and that person will help you so that finally you can sign some papers, or sign a contract, or sign an agreement. And this agreement that you are going to sign is like the end of a karma, or the end of a relationship that was really suffocating you a little. Pisces, you also have the card of Seven of Cups. It is going to be hard to believe. In fact I feel that as soon as you sign this document or as soon as you close this old chapter of your life, you will not believe what comes next, because you have fought for such a long time that this fight has already become part of your habit or part of your day-to-day. But you will feel great satisfaction because this new chapter is an opportunity to rebuild your life from zero. This message especially applies to those people who have been trying to close a cycle for a very long time and have not been able to, not because of their own internal factors but because of external ones. So I feel that your reading is speaking right now about the unlocking of factors that were outside of your control, and obviously once you take control of these factors, possibly, I say this in terms of divorce, maybe a person did not want to divorce, then finally that person accepts, or the law forces that person to sign these documents, and you will now have all the freedom to do whatever you want, to live your life on your own terms. And this will feel very good because you will have control of your life, and that is going to be like an emotional ecstasy. Like thank God this karma is over and now I find myself again with my own happiness. Let us look a little more at this reading. You have the Knight of Pentacles. I do not really know if at this moment you are ready for a new love. Let me know in the comments. In fact that can also serve as a positive decree and you can write it in the comments. I am ready for a new love. The thing is that the Knight of Pentacles here is speaking about someone new, a person that is coming into your life. The thing with the Knight of Pentacles, as I always insist, is that it is not about a person who arrives with a lot of speed, but that does not mean they do not arrive with strength. Those are two completely different concepts. The attitude of the Knight of Pentacles is of a person who arrives slowly, a traditional person, a very well-educated person, possibly they studied primary, secondary, high school, university, postgraduate, master, doctorate, maybe they have worked their whole life, and now the point with the Knight of Pentacles is that it represents a person who first wants to build themselves, and once their life is structured, like the element Earth already structured, now at this moment they feel ready to have a stable relationship, to form a family, or to build a marriage. So if right now you are identifying with this type of energy, I feel that a person like this may come into your life, for example someone of Capricorn, someone of Virgo, or also someone of Taurus. They also tell me to mention the letter C, the letter H, or the letter G. These are very mature people, meaning when you meet this type of person, they are not the type to manipulate you or to come with games. They may move slowly at first, but obviously that is because they are 100% cautious. So let us look a little more at what your reading is about. I also feel that you are attracting good things, your energies right now seem to be vibrating at a good frequency, and it also seems that you are attracting people or proposals that also come into your life with a good frequency. Let us look a little more. Pisces, as always let us ask the tarot what other clarifications we have. The card of doubt, I say of doubt because the moon always means uncertainty, it means shadow, but it can also mean positive things such as inspiration, art, metaphysics, and the connection with the universe. So let us look a little more. The moon can represent something positive or negative depending on the card that comes next. You have 8 of Pentacles, so look at this, as I was telling you the moon represents inspiration at work. I feel that if you are an independent person or you are an artist, you are going to find new ways to inspire yourself, and I feel that here you may find inspiration in different ways, for example late at night, possibly there are people who are artists that channel messages from the universe after midnight. But there also appear other elements worth noting such as animals and nature, for example the green of the grass and of nature, and the element of water also appears strongly. So take these signs as they correspond, because I feel you are going to find inspiration through the element of water, through nature, and also possibly in the late hours of the night or very early in the morning. Let us look a little more. This message is positive because 8 of Pentacles means that you are going to be working hard for something or for someone. You are going to be giving your all to make something concrete. So let us see a little more what this is about. 10 of Cups. I feel that you are a very committed person with your family, and right now you are working very hard to support your family, to support your children possibly. It is complicated in this context because maybe you are working so much that while you are bringing money into your home, you may lack some time to connect with your loved ones or with your family. But I feel that this is positive in the long term because here comes a big investment, possibly you are going to buy a house or move out of the city and live in the suburbs or in the outskirts of the city. I feel that you are going to live in a bigger house, more comfortable, with more space and more comfort. So I feel that the universe will facilitate for you this transition into a place where your family is more satisfied. You also have the card of the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles always appears when money multiplies. The Queen of Pentacles is a master at multiplying and distributing money in the family. There is a lot of Taurus energy in your reading, possibly you are strongly attracting a person of Taurus. Let us look at the Queen of Pentacles. I feel that an investment is coming. If you have investments they will be earning dividends, obviously if you have stocks or if you have some type of bond you will be receiving excellent returns. Pisces, let us look a little more into your reading. You also have the card of 6 of Cups, a call toward your nostalgia, or maybe lately you feel a little nostalgic. Something from your past is calling you. I do not know if it is the house where you were born, the neighborhood where you grew up, or a person with whom you connected in your youth. It could be a friend from university. I feel that someone is looking for you right now to tell you something, or even this can mean that this person is looking for you to find a connection with you, a truly romantic connection. Because this card is complicated in some cases, it speaks of lost loves, loves that could have happened at some moment and the doubt remained, the question remained. I do not know if it is from your side or from the side of your special person, and I do not know if you or your person are asking yourselves right now what would have happened if. So in this case the 6 of Cups can represent a call from the past to see what could have happened. Take this as it applies, but there is someone right now who has much uncertainty about what could have happened between you. Let us go a little further. What comes next in your reading is 9 of Wands. Possibly you feel tired. I do not feel that you feel defeated, although there are some people who may feel defeated because they gave absolutely everything, especially in love, but maybe they gave everything to the wrong person. Let us look at the context of the 9 of Wands. because I do not know if you feel resentful because someone has not paid you money or something like that. Let us see more. You have the Lovers. Possibly your person is not giving you what you are looking for, or there is a certain amount of discrepancy. I feel that there is love, but I also feel there is annoyance, like it bothers you that someone is behaving in a certain way. You care for someone but that person complains that you are too attentive to him or to her. There is a discrepancy. I do not feel that it is something definitive, but I feel it is something that can be fixed with time or with dialogue. Let us see a little more of the context. 10 of Swords. Here the situation becomes more complicated because I feel two things and we must pay attention to this. I feel that there definitely was a betrayal, or a person has too much jealousy and is too possessive. That is what I am feeling, or a person may be interfering in the relationship. So we must be careful with this Page of Pentacles because it can mean a young person who is interfering in the relationship. I do not necessarily see infidelity, but I do see temptation and I do see jealousy. Obviously I will not go deeper into this message because it is very specific. It is something to be seen in a private reading. So let us continue looking at the general character of this message or how this matter can be resolved. You have 4 of Wands. I feel that the conclusion of this message is positive because the 4 of Wands always speaks of union. It speaks of a relationship based on truth, on honesty, and on the promise of something better. Everything is always resolved. So I feel that someone is falling into temptation and care must be taken. I do not know if it is you, it could be, I do not know if it is your special person, but here appears a young person who may become a danger, but the outcome is positive. Pisces, let us continue with your reading. You have the card of 10 of Wands. Again I feel you tired. Again the tarot is telling you it is time to rest. I feel that sometimes you take things too much to heart. Do not take this personally, but I feel that at times you carry the responsibility of everyone, of your entire family, of all your work, and even on some occasions you feel that the whole world is too heavy on your shoulders. So initially your reading tells you to please take a break. Today is an excellent day to rest, to take a breath, to cancel your appointments if you can allow it. If you can, soon also take a day off and go do whatever pleases you, whatever you feel like. You can go do something fun, go to the movies, go dancing, go have a drink with your best friend, with your special person. Take this as it applies, but I feel it is time to release. Let us look a little more. Page of Wands. Possibly your vacation request will be approved. You are going to travel. I do not know. Let me know in the comments what your perfect destination is, that destination where you have always wanted to go. Since we are speaking of so much fire, possibly in the collective energy many people want to go to the beach in summer of course, or to a very warm place. But let me know in the comments. You can even write I want to manifest a trip to and complete the blank space. So let us see more, because I feel that you are going to travel, you are going to move, the sky is clear. Look at these 2 cards, they show that you will have much facility to travel. But these 2 cards also remind me of those people who go on vacation and even during vacation they continue working. That is the only risk I can detect in your cards, the need for a complete disconnection from social media, from your work, with no excuses. More fire energy. The sky is completely clear. I feel that you are going to have much clarity in many matters. This is positive, but it can also be negative, because you may be told things that you do not like, but they are things that can be solved easily. Someone has not wanted to tell you something out of shame or fear, and suddenly this person will tell you. There may be a type of conflict, but again this can be solved very quickly and very easily. Your reading especially advises you to be careful with communication with fire signs, because it may be a little agitated and could provoke some discrepancies or some problems. You also have the card of 4 of Pentacles. Here there is a person who is not paying you something they owe, or you are dealing with a person who is too stingy or too greedy. This person maybe thinks that they won because they did not pay you 10 or 20 pesos, or $10 or $20 that they owed you, but in truth that person lost the possibility of connecting with you. There are people who sacrifice a friendship simply for a couple of coins they owed, and I feel this person is full of shame and tries to hide from you. You also have the card of the Empress. I feel you very attractive. You are an attractive person. In fact, please leave in the comments this decree, very simple, very short, but very powerful. I am an attractive person. Without prejudice and without judgment, you can write it like that, and in fact you can look at yourself in the mirror today and notice that part of your body that you like the most. You can make a list of the 10 things you like most to empower yourself from the energy of the Empress, of Venus, which refers to loving and valuing yourself unconditionally with no restriction. Well then, that is your tarot reading for today. Definitely thank you very much for being here with me revealing all these secrets of the tarot. For today we are closing your reading. As always I invite you that if you like these readings please click the like button and you can also subscribe to this channel. We are closing your video. I hope you have an excellent day full of success, full of blessings, and we will be seeing each other in your next reading.